Welcome back to another episode of Does Your Track Suck in Monster Energy Supercross 3. I don't know if this will be the final episode or not. I love this series. We've been doing it since Supercross 1, and I feel like it's a series you guys enjoy too, and I want to do stuff on the channel that I enjoy and you enjoy. I mean, people say play what you want, all that stuff, but I've been playing a ton of Destiny lately, and I'm pretty sure if I put up a Destiny 2 video, nobody's going to watch that, so I want to do videos that you enjoy and I enjoy. And so I feel like the Does Your Track Suck series has fallen off a tiny bit. I have some other ideas in mind that we could start up in place of this. So you guys really decide. I mean, I don't have a like goal. I never really do. It's just, if you guys enjoy it, I figure that you guys will leave a like and, whatever. So yeah, it'd be sweet if we could hit 500 likes, but I don't have a goal of that. So it's as simple as if you enjoy this series and want to see it continue, leave a like on the video, as well as leave your track entry, your platform you're on, your gamer tag, track name, all that stuff. And then maybe say, hey, yeah, let's keep the series going. And I suppose depending on how this video does is whether or not we do another video. We'll take it by a video to video basis. Sound fair? I just want to be real with you guys, and that's how I feel about it. So let's jump into it and find our first track. All right, guys. Here we have Just a Little Guy by Daniel. And the track is relatively easy, but it does have a fairly okay layout. Alright, so we got that. It's kind of the main way I've been hitting it. Pretty easy here. Let off a bit. Then the whoops. He has the variety. I mean, he has the sand. He has the big corner. He has the bridge. Here's more sand. It doesn't do anything bad. It just doesn't do anything great. It doesn't have that wow factor, He does have a tiny bit of line choice here. We'll show you, hopefully. Set up a bit better here. Yeah, we didn't get it. I was doing that earlier, but now I'm having troubles with it. You can just hop on. Whoops. You can just hop on to all those tables. Really hoping to get that yet. Here I am sitting over here saying how easy it is. And then that section, if you take that alt line, it can be tough. But it just, I don't know. It's not a track, after doing this video, I don't really feel like playing on it more. I feel like we know what's all out there. I don't feel like there's a massively challenging line. I mean, the hop on is tough, but I don't feel like it's the better way through that section. So it's just, I don't know. I feel like I can set up a bit better here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I know what we're gonna give it. And Daniel, I don't want you to feel like you did awful, because it is just an opinion, so it doesn't make it true. And I don't feel like it's really a bad track. It just, I don't know. There's nothing new about it. And I know the track editor is kind of the same. It's not, we didn't get a ton of stuff. I feel like it's more limited than it was even in Supercross 2. So, you are a bit limited. We still get this? Not really. And maybe if you sent it like crazy here, you could have a single out. I'm not really sure. But what I was trying to say is it's not like Daniel did a bad job. He is, we all are a bit limited. More so this year than even last year. So that does suck. But I have seen some crazy good tracks this year, and I feel like this track isn't... It's just good. It fits in that good track range. Nothing crazy, nothing standout, insane. 2 stars. Don't feel bad. I feel like anything 2.5 stars and lower is still good. You know, once you get to that 3 star, it's like maybe not as good. But I actually kind of want to see some bad tracks. You guys are just too good at making tracks. It would be fun to see some bad tracks because the series is really based off of bad tracks. But you know, generally speaking, most of your guys' tracks are the 1 to 2 stars. So they're all good. They're all good or great. So it's hard to, you know, we can't give a good track a bad rating. I mean, I just think it would be fun to find some bad tracks sometimes. I mean, obviously you don't want to be that person in the video. Nobody does. I don't either. I just feel like it would change it up a bit. So we're going to search around a bit and see what we can find. But 2 stars, not bad, Daniel. Let's hop on over into the second track. All right, here we have The Ultimate by Thanos Gaming. And it does have some interesting, it does. But for the most part, it feels very similar to the first track. It just doesn't have anything that makes me want to play it more than now, you know? I mean, this section is okay, but this section feels weird. I mean, it works, but it feels odd, you know? Maybe it's just me. Possible. Not a huge fan here. I mean, I wish you would have pushed out that double instead of just send it out to flat. All right, we hit that. Nice. Okay, that section, really smooth. Really flowy. Let off a bit here. Actually, just send it into those whoops. Kind of jump through them anyways. And then into the pool. You know what I mean? I mean, he chose he chose the large outdoor stadium. I feel like he could have added a lot more to the track. But I mean, ultimately, yeah, man. We're hitting that weird. Not a big fan of that. I mean, it's different. And not a big fan here. I mean, if you were going to send it out to the sand, you could do similar to how we saw with the Atlanta track with the wall. They put the sand pools. I messed that up. You also can just downside the table. What if we just send this? If we wouldn't hit a tough block, I don't know. I mean, he got some sand in here. He has the pools, the bridge, the big U-bend. He used a lot of different stuff here. But it just doesn't, I don't know. I don't want to use the word boring, but I just don't plan on playing it again. I love the tracks that make me really want to play them again after I've done the video and whatnot. And the sections that have that really tough rhythm section where it takes time to figure it out. Okay, so I mean, we cased a bit there, but that would basically be the line that you want to hit there, the secondary line. We sent it. Very well could be faster. It's not bad, but I don't feel like it's great. There were a couple sections here I wasn't a big fan of, but overall I felt the same about this track as I did the first track. So we are going to give it 2 stars. Not bad, just good, you know? I don't feel like it didn't have anything that made me feel like it would be a sucky track, but it doesn't have anything that makes me want to play it over and over and over and over. You know what I mean? So similar to the first track, 2 stars. Let's hop on over and find our third track. All right. Tropicana Field by James. And the track, I don't know, it's really deceiving because I love his layout. I really do. But it just feels like you're over jumping everything. Well, not that. But here, I mean, it's so easy to over jump. I was just saying, or maybe I didn't, how much I love tracks that have sections where you really have to get on the throttle to clear into the rhythm section. And this, I mean, even there, it's so easy to over jump. And now I'm not saying it's bad. I will be very clear if I feel like a track is sucky. And I don't feel like this is a sucky track. I feel like it has a great idea, a great layout. I just wish some of this stuff could be farther apart. You know, a little bit harder to get. Similar to here, I mean, here we're hitting it about right. But here, it's so easy to overjump. And I know you ran out of room. I mean, I can see that. Which is fine. This section's fine too. Even here, if you wheel tap, not bad. Okay, not bad. Not the entire track. But here, for sure. I mean, we hit the brakes pretty hard there. And there, I mean, if you're careful, even if you were to scrub, it's just really easy to overjump this stuff. I mean, yeah, we're hitting it just right, but I'm trying to be really careful to not fly over it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, having where you have to have some throttle control is fine. Shoot, I forgot. That was my fault. I mean, in a scenario such as that, I get that, okay, you ran out of track. It's just the way it is. But there you can clear out. That section is probably, it has the best flow to it. Here it's not bad, but it's still very easy to overjump. Maybe you could send this in quad. Yeah, see, if you're careful, you can hit it just right. But I would prefer to hit a section really, really hard and have to really hit the corner right and then barely get it, you know? I let off on that one. We didn't need to. It doesn't really have a rhythm section. I mean, here, kind of. So, I mean, you could jump over the tables and then you have this wheel tap slash triple. I mean, that's the extent of the rhythm sections. Okay, well, you could triple it. Solid track. I mean, it still kind of has that feel as the first two did, but a bit better. I feel like the layout of this track was the best all day. It had the best layout. It had a really good idea behind it. That one rhythm section with the tables where you jumped over the tables into the pool and then had that triple out, that was fun. I feel like the idea of this track was really good. I just feel like maybe put it in the large diamond stadium and extend everything. You know, make it a little bit farther apart so it's not so easy to overjump. Maybe add a few other things in there. Extend on that rhythm section. Add a bit more. I feel like this could be a really, really good track, in my opinion, for the way I like to play. I really want to give it like a 1 3/4 stars, but I kind of got rid of that partial star rating, so we're going to go with 1.5. I feel like it's a bit better than the first two, but it still fits into that range. You know what I mean? So it really, in my opinion, it would be 1 3/4 of a star, but we're going to say 1.5. So good job, James or Grand Master. That is Does Your Track Suck, episode 3 of season 3. Leave me your gamer tag, track name, and what platform in the comments down below as your track entry for next time. We might do Xbox or PC next time if we do another one. Remember, guys, this is really completely up to you. If you did enjoy and did get to this part of the video, I would appreciate it if you would leave a like if you did enjoy it. Lets me know that you want to keep seeing Does Your Track Suck? And let me know in the comments. Say, keep the series going. Keep DYTS going. Just, yeah, there you go. Keep DYTS going if you want to see more. But I really do appreciate all the support on this channel. And specifically, Does Your Track Suck? It's kind of our thing. Try to do track review, but do it in a different way, I guess. So I really do appreciate it. And if this is the final episode, thank you for keeping it running as long as it has. If you want to see it continue, you know what to do. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.